Some people take Halloween decorations to a whole new level, from graveyards to huge inflatables. You know the neighbors who really go all out? This one. Although in New Jersey, I gotta say, there are some folks there who say their neighbors went way too far with their display, because this is the display. Holy cow. It shows a car crash scene with a dead body on the hood, pinned to a tree. Another body, can't really see it in the picture, but it's sort of thrown into the grass not far away. Both the bodies are splattered in blood, and needless to say, it all looks very realistic. So several people have been calling 911 to complain that the display is inappropriate and that it's too real. But the creative family is not backing down. Their names are the Negrados, and they say it is not a typical crash scene. It is instead a scene out of a horror movie. They say it depicts Zombie Bob, who drank a little tainted water from a local power plant, and the family had to ram him into a tree, and another zombie too, to put them down, put them out of their misery and save their family. Whatever floats your boat. But they do say they're not going to take this display down until Halloween is over. And that brings me to Rachel Kugel, who's a defense attorney, because where is the line? Yeah. I don't know if you can figure that out, but in some circumstances, that could be really dangerous or a super nuisance to 911.
Yeah, it's tough because obviously you have a First Amendment right, and it's particularly if it's on your own property, to do all the crazy zombie stuff you might want to do in taking advantage of Halloween. But there is a line, and this occurred in New Jersey. New Jersey in particular has a lot of ordinance.
And they got spotlights on it for nighttime just to make sure nobody misses it, right?
Yeah, but New Jersey has a lot of violations that relate to how your property looks and whether anything on your property poses a nuisance or a danger or a hazard. So that might be a place where...
that would be in the eye of the beholder then, right?
Well, I mean, I think that there's a line. So as a general rule, if we're talking about obscene or things like that, that's, you know, even something like scary as a word, I think that's in the eye of the beholder.
So this one's good, right? But I want our audience to see a couple other examples, because this is not the first time. No, it's not the first Halloween.
Every year.
It's not exactly. Here's one. This one is in Oklahoma, the body under the garage door with this looming figure near him, and then the dead body under the car close by. That prompted a call to 911. There was also this picture in North Carolina, and it's very realistic. Apparently this guy, this little figure, is in the middle of a field, and there's no houses around at all. So if you were driving by from quite a distance away, that would look pretty realistic. Also made 911 sort of go, you know, break the 911 operators' lines. South Charlotte, North Carolina Fire Department was dispatched to this one because it looks like he's hanging from the gutter. Look down, you can see it, like the ladder fell, and it looks very real. But it was just obviously a model. In Virginia, a death chamber with an electric chair and a control panel. That one looks kind of spooky, mostly because it looks kind of Al-Qaeda-like, you know, the orange jumpsuit, black hood, and then that big control panel. And then all of these creepy dolls hanging from trees in Michigan. Now, obviously, it doesn't look very realistic. It's just kind of gross. There's not much you can do when it's just kind of gross. And they're clearly dolls. They don't look so real.
Yeah, gross is completely in the eye of the beholder, of course. I mean, one man's gross is another man's creative and fantastic Halloween decor.
Sure.
But I think, you know, as far as I'm aware, all of those examples you've shown remained up. And as far as I'm aware, no one went to prison for putting any of them up. So I think they will probably live to fight another Halloween.
Giant spiders all over the front of my house, and everybody loves it. Plus a big Jason doll out front on
You think everyone loves it, but unbeknownst to you,
no one's ever complained. Not yet. Come on, neighbors, give me a break. Back right after this. My thanks to Rachel Kugel, has been our Halloween guide. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Skeleton.
A skeleton? Is that an every year?
Scary mom, yeah.
Very scary. Thanks for being here tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here, too. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for Primetime.